Hello, hello, welcome back to a constellation of words. My name is Zania and this is going to be your November pick a card reading. If you're new to this channel or you don't know how pick a card readings work, this is how it's going to go down. We have here three distinct groups, number 1, number 2, and number 3. You must choose the group of cards, the symbol, or the number that resonates with you at this moment in order to find the reading that is meant for you, the message that is meant for you right now. Your choice matters here. I'm a firm believer in the power of manifestation. I'm a firm believer that we have free will. I also think that certain events, people, circumstances in our life can be predestined, but we also have the power in shaping the outcome of those situations. Remember, it's very important to let yourself be guided by your intuition when you choose the number, the symbol, or the cards that resonate with you at this time. Pick with your heart, not with your eyes. Our sight, even though it's one of the senses that we use most often, we rely heavily on our eyesight. We need to also be honest with ourselves and admit that our eyes are the most deceiving. Yes, our sight is the most deceiving sense that we have as human beings. So please let yourself be guided by your intuition. After you've chosen the group that contains your message, you can jump straight to your reading. The timestamps are in the description box and also in the pinned comment. I will give you a few moments to center yourself, meditate, or do whatever feels right for you right now. And afterwards, we're going to start. If you need more time, please pause the video now as the reading for group number 1 is about to start. If you chose group number 1, this is your reading. Let's see the general energy in November for you. Okay, invitation to investigate. You are invited by the universe during the month of November to investigate new ways of bringing more peace, balance in your life, in your relationships, specifically in the love department. By the way, the cards fell out for you, group number 1, I can definitely say that this is going to be a love reading. It's all about love. It's all about relationships for you during the month of November. Things are shaping up really nicely here. But one thing stands here at the center of your reading, group number 1, and this is the question of what do you actually want in relationships? How does your ideal partner look like? How do you look like in your ideal relationship, right? Because if you think that you are perfect, that there's no room for improvement for you, group number 1, if your expectation is that someone else will come from the outside and fix all your problems and give you the perfect relationship that you wish for, that you dream of, then I'm sad to say that you are mistaken. Things don't happen like that. First of all, you need to do the work on yourself. You need to look deeply within yourself and ask yourself this really tough questions, right? Am I ready for the type of relationship that I actually want and desire? Am I the ideal partner for that idealized version of my future spouse, my future wife or husband, right? Because I'm sure you have a checklist. I'm sure you have your partner already defined to the tiniest detail. And now my question for you, group number one, is how would the ideal partner for this idealized version that you have in your mind look like? And are you up to par? If you compare these two idealized versions of your ideal partner and what their ideal mate, right, their ideal life partner looks like, do you check all the boxes on this side of the column? Because the answers might surprise you. It might be a reality check. You might see that you are closer than you expected or that you are further than you expected. But it's very important to have this reality check moment right now. Why? Because the potential here on the romance department, in the relationship department for you, group number one, it's huge. It's huge. A lot of you, group number one, in November, you will find your soulmate, your twin flame, if you want. Although I tend to stay away from those labels because they've become quite toxic. But if that's what you want to hear, that's what I'm going to tell you. You are going to find the ideal person for you. The person that completes you, that balances you out perfectly. But you also need to be ready for that, because I have a feeling here, group number one, I'm sensing, I'm getting this download, I'm channeling this energy of someone that runs away when things get tough, right? You don't really stick around for the tough parts of relationships because it scares you, because it means that you need to be vulnerable, it means that you need to be open, it means that you need to take out the skeletons from your own closet. So that's why you prefer to deflect. You prefer to put the spotlight on the other person's lacks, on the other person's skeletons in their closet, right? Just so you can keep the pressure off yourself. And if you continue with this type of mindset, with this attitude, things are not going to work out. And I would be really, really sad if things don't work out for you, because the potential here is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. For those of you that are already in stable relationships, don't worry about it. Even for you, we have a great, amazing potential here. But still, you need to do this work of introspection on yourself together with your partner. If you're already in a relationship, November is the best month of the year for you to start couples counseling. Even if you don't necessarily have problems, it's good to talk with someone. It's good to have a second perspective, to have a second opinion. It's good to prevent. It's better to prevent issues from happening than to try to treat the issues when they appear later on. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video so far, if you're resonating with this message, don't forget to like this video. Before we move forward to the second part of your reading, to finding some clarifications from the tarot cards. Oh, okay, we have here off the bat the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and we have an Eight of Swords. So right off the bat, a lot of sword energy, a lot of mental energy here for you, group number one. What does this show me? It's showing me that you are very much stuck in your head. It's showing me that you are ready to make long-term plans, but something's stuck, right? Something's not clicking all the way through. You kind of want to make long-term plans. You want to plan your life together with someone. You feel very excited about this opportunity, right? About this new stage in your life. But still, with the Hanged Man, I see that there are some misguided concepts, misguided ideas, old, obsolete ways of thinking, old, obsolete patterns of thinking about relationships. Maybe you need to change the way in which you see the roles of each partner. Maybe you need to change the way in which you see the role of a wife or of a husband or a life partner in general, because something here is old and it needs to be thrown out. Now, I'm not saying you need to rethink your entire life structure, but you do need to change your approach if you want this relationship to work out. Because for a lot of you, group number 1, I'm seeing that you are still planning out your life as if you are single, without including the other person in the details of your planning, of your life plan, right? And that's not okay. Because if you want this relationship to work, you guys need to start thinking as a unit. You are one entity from now on, and your plans, your objectives, your actions, they should all merge together in driving both of you forward. Because if you keep making independent plans one of another, then you might go this way, the other person might go that way. You are both evolving, but you are growing separately instead of growing together. The Hermit and the Eight of Swords is showing me that you are finally ready to work with your trauma, that you are finally ready to work with your fears, that you are finally ready to delete the obsolete code from your mental and emotional programming. I recommend for you, group number 1, to read the book Psycho-Cybernetics. I think it can really help you in the month of November. It can help you make significant breakthroughs in your process of evolution. And I highly recommend that you do anything that helps you go within, introspection, meditation, prayer, counseling, therapy, family constellations, internal family systems, NLP, whatever helps you. I'm really not going to be very strict here with the rules, right, or the methods that can work for you. Basically, any method can work as long as you are growing, as long as you are evolving every single day. I'm not gonna lie, group number 1, this is a tough month. You have a lot of growing to do. There are some really tough things that you need to do here. The growing pains are real, but trust me, group number 1, the results are going to be worth it. Okay, so because for you, group number 1, this is a love reading, I'm just curious here, what the other person, right, what your life partner is going through during the month of November. So we have a few cards that wanted to jump out here. We're gonna take them one by one. So first of all, we have this Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Wands. So your person is at a crossroads. Things are happening with quite a lot of speed in their life, and I don't think they were ready for all the events that are happening in their life. I see that your person's life is quite hectic. A lot of their dreams are coming true, and they weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for all this abundance and joy and happiness to all of a sudden come in their life. And they are scared about it. They still have some barriers, some walls of protection up. And for them, the month of November will be about dismantling their protection mechanisms, whether they are verbal protection mechanisms or mental or emotional or whatever they may be. For a lot of you, your partners are learning to be more diplomatic. They are learning to pick their battles, to choose their battles. They are learning to sometimes put their ego in the back seat, because sometimes it's more important to keep the friendship alive than just show that they are right. Your person is also studying something. They're completing some studies. They're finishing up a project. They are really stuck at work in this very time-consuming aspect of their job, of their daily activities, because they're trying to perfect something. And that's, of course, it's tiring. It's tiring on a mental level. But at the end of the day, it's going to be very rewarding. And last but not least, they are very anxious this month. Your person is very anxious. Their emotions are all over the place. One moment they're happy, one moment they're sad. They're very fluctuating. They're definitely studying something. Again, we get this idea of studying something. They might be reconnecting with people from their past, with friends from high school, from their childhood, from their teenage years. They're talking a lot, they're communicating a lot, and basically they are also attracting you in their life. Just as you are attracting the perfect partner for you in your life, they are also attracting you. So it's a mutual attraction. You are both ready. Of course, you both have a lot of things happening in your life, but relationships seem to become a priority for both of you, and that's a very nice thing to see here in November. Let's see now, group number 1. What else can you do to make this relationship work, right? What else can you do on top of working on yourself, which we already saw? What else can you do, group number 1, to make this relationship work, to make this successful? We have here the Two of Wands. So this is showing me the need for you to make decisions with your intuition. You will find yourself at a crossroads sometime during the month of November. And when you need to make decisions, you need to be authentic to make those decisions with your best interest and everyone's best interest at heart, first of all, for sure, but also from an authentic place of being, right? So stop thinking of what other people expect of you. Think more of what you expect of yourself. The only person, so there are only 2 people that you need to make proud of yourself, right? It's the 6-year-old you and it's the 80-year-old you. So ask yourself, what I'm deciding to do with my life today. Would the 6-year-old me be proud of me? And would the 80-year-old me have any regrets about what I'm doing today? You will have probably new opportunity at your job, either a new project, or maybe you will even have the opportunity to start a new job or to move to a different team. Something here is happening relating to your workplace. It's something that's scaring you, because in the past, when these types of opportunities have come along, the results weren't always necessarily the best, but the Justice card is here to show us that you can and should take the challenges that are presented to you in your job, in your career, in your professional environment, because they will be just, they will be good for you, and they will also somehow, one way or another, bring new love into your life. Maybe you start a new project and that's how you meet this new person. Maybe you move jobs or you move cities for your career, and that's how you meet the love of your life, somehow related to your work. Overall, group number 1, I see that November will be a gorgeous, gorgeous month for you. I wish you all the best. I hope you managed to resonate with this reading. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me something in the comments. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what would you like to see in the future. And don't forget that I have lots of other amazing surprises coming up for you on my YouTube channel. Thank you, group number 1. I hope you have an amazing month of November. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 2, welcome to your November reading. Let's see what the cards have to say for the general energy for group number 2 for the month of November. I'm very excited. For some reason, I have a very good feeling for you, group number 2. Let's see what the cards have to say. Act. Because there's tension in your life, and once you decide to act, once you decide to step out of the shadows, you will arrive in a big way on the global scene, I would even say it, right? So for you guys and girls, group number 2, the month of November is about not making yourself small anymore. Because I see for a lot of you, group number 2, in the past, you preferred to stay in the shadows. You preferred to not make waves. You preferred to keep the peace in any situation where you were in, whether it was at work or in your family or with your friends or with your loved one. Something's happening with my throat chakra when I said this. You are really censoring yourself with your loved ones. Someone from your family is very domineering. Someone that's very close to you, either wife, husband, parents, siblings, someone extremely close to you was very domineering in your life up until now. They always made you feel small. They always made you feel worthless. They always made you feel stupid. They didn't allow you to express yourself. They didn't allow you to be who you are. And guess what, group number 2? Oh, it's really hurting my throat when I'm saying these things. I can sense how difficult it is for you, but in November the tensions will reach a boiling point, and you can no longer accept this situation. You can no longer accept to be diminished by these people in your life. I also sense that they are not doing it with ill intent. They are acting like this because of fear, because of their own experiences, because of their own life experiences. And they are projecting their own fears onto you. And if you look really deeply down your family line, you will see that these are patterns, transgenerational patterns that repeat every other generation, that repeat in your lineage for hundreds and thousands of years maybe. And that's why I wouldn't be very upset, although upset is not the right word here. I wouldn't be, what's the word I'm searching for? Oh, I know. I wouldn't blame these people for the way they acted, because if you start playing the blame game, you are only repeating the cycle over and over again. If I were you, I would accept that this is all that they could do, that they were trying to protect me in their own way, that they didn't realize how much they were hurting me, but also with this amount of tension, you need to change something. You cannot allow this cycle to perpetuate. You need to put an end to it now in November, and you need to move on. Everyone needs healing. You need healing. This person in your life needs healing. Everyone needs healing here. And the healing must start now, or the cycle will continue to repeat itself. You are being infantilized. You are being treated like a child. Although I don't think you are a child. Some of you might be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you are still being treated like a child by your parents, or by an older sibling, or by someone in your life, maybe by your wife or by your husband. And that's not okay, because by trying to protect you, they are actually keeping you from evolving, from growing, from reaching your potential, from fulfilling your destiny in this life, and that's not okay. So something's gotta give in the month of November. I hope, group number 2, that the boiling point will not be reached over the holidays, because a lot of people around the world will celebrate various holidays in November. So I would be very careful with family gatherings in November. Just prepare yourself, because tensions will be sky high in November. 7 of Cups, the Lovers, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and we have here the Strength. So yeah, this situation with your loved one, with this person that is with good intentions doing you harm, right? They don't even know how much they are harming you. This situation is very weird. They don't know exactly how much their words and their actions have influenced you. This is what the 7 of Cups is showing me. I also see that there's no easy way out of the situation. There is no easy way out, because no matter what you do, someone's gonna get hurt, but something has to change. And the Lover's card here is showing me that you need to choose yourself. You need to start loving yourself more than you are loving other people in your life. You need to put yourself first. You need to put your needs first. Yes, you need to become a little bit selfish, but I don't think that selfish is necessarily a bad word. Sometimes it has good aspects. because selfishness comes from the ego, and the ego is what allows us to survive. The ego gives us our survival instinct, and you, group number 2, need to reconnect with your survival instinct. Also, for a lot of you, group number 2, you have been living in so high level of stress that your cortisol is off the chart, your hormones are imbalanced, everything is wrong physiologically, because your emotions have started to have an impact on your actual physical health. How do you start to balance it? By choosing yourself, by loving yourself, with self-care, with self-love, with pampering yourself, with feeding your inner child, giving your inner child exactly what they need. Don't forget that the outcome here for November is amazing for you. The possible outcome for you in November is here represented by the first house, by your arrival on the stage, is represented by you being seen and loved and appreciated for exactly who you are, not who these people wanted you to become. The possible outcome for you in November is to start living authentically, to be healthier, to be happier, to be more yourself than you've ever been throughout your life. But this also means here with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles that you need to make some very tough choices regarding money, regarding your job, regarding your career, because you've been hesitating. Some of you have been hesitating. You're not sure which career path to take because your parents want you to study something and you want to do something else. Some of you have been hesitating between accepting that job offer that will take you in a different state or in a different country, or staying closer to your family as they would wish you to do so. Some of you have been hesitating between accepting money from family, which comes with a lot of strings attached, or downgrading your lifestyle and living within your means. And once and for all, you need to find your inner strength and you need to do something about it. Because if you keep living with this indecision, with this back and forth, in this compromise situation, you will never be happy. You will never be free. And I know it's tough because you are asked here in the month of November to make some tough decisions. I understand that, but also the potential outcome is amazing. If you actually make these decisions, if you actually find your inner strength to act, to start living with integrity, to start living your own destiny, not repeating other people's destinies, because this is kind of what was happening here. I don't know, your grandma might have always wanted to become a doctor, and for some reason she couldn't because, I don't know, her parents couldn't afford, right, to allow her to study, and now you are trying to fulfill her dreams by living the life that she always wanted to live, and that's not fair to yourself. You have your own destiny, your own dreams to chase, your own mistakes to make, for sure, but it's your life at the end of the day. Okay, I would like to see here more information for group number 2 regarding this tension, this very tense situation. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. People in your life, family members, friends, colleagues, co-workers, neighbors, whoever, they get upset once you start noticing your own value. With the 8 of Cups, people get upset when you stop accepting their bullshit, when you stop accepting their compromises, when you finally realize that you deserve more and that you can get more. People get very upset with you when you no longer want to stay in situations where you feel like you are compromising your values, your morals, and you walk away. People will be upset with you, especially if they are in unhappy relationships or in jobs that are very stressful, and you decide to move away from your own stressful situation because they are jealous that you have the freedom and the power and the strength to do what they were never able to do for themselves. So this is something that you need to remember during the month of November. When you finally see your worth, when you finally stand up for yourself, people will be extremely jealous of you, and they will actually be extremely jealous of your strength, because they were never able or courageous enough or strong enough to do that for themselves, and they stayed in those compromising situations. They stayed in that unhappy relationship for the kids, and they will judge you because you are living your abusive relationship. They stayed at that stressful job where they were never actually valued, just for the security, and they will judge you when you leave your job because you want something better. But I would strongly recommend to ignore these people completely. Stop accepting crumbs because you deserve so much more. When you finally decide to leave, people will try to offer you a lot of the things that you've been asking for quite some while. So if you've been asking for a promotion or for a raise, they will only offer you the promotion or the raise once you decide to leave. But keep in mind that even what they're offering you is not what you deserve, because you deserve so much more. Seven of Pentacles. You will encounter a waiting period after these big changes. Your success will not be immediate because it will take some time to rebuild. You are burning a lot of bridges right now, for sure, that's for sure, but you are also building something much more reliable in your life. You are building more stability, you are building better relationships, and this is a test also for the people in your life. How will they react when you start living your life on your own terms? Five of Wands. People will be fighting with you a lot. People are very jealous of you. Very jealous of you, group number 2. Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. Because you are breaking the mold. You are breaking all the patterns. You choose to live your life by different rules. People will start to make up stories about you. They will start to gossip about you. They are extremely jealous of all your success. Extremely jealous. And yeah, you are going through this period of transformation that ultimately will bring you so much joy, so much happiness. You will win exactly what you want to win, right? So think of your end goal like a prize, like a trophy that you are fighting for. You will get that trophy with the Nine of Cups. I'm sure of that. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you will have the stability that you want. Your family will come around eventually. It might take them some time to realize that your decisions were actually the best decisions that you could have done for yourself, to realize that you are smarter and more mature than they see you right now. You will have the happy family, the happy job, the happy life, the stability, the money, everything that you want, if you find the strength right now in November to start living your life authentically. Stop giving a damn about what other people say or think. They will judge you no matter what you do. They will judge you if you do what they want to do, or they will judge you if you don't do what they want you to do. So really, it doesn't matter. You are damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? This is the type of situation in which you are here, group number 2 in November. So if they're gonna judge you either way, why not actually do what feels right for you? Because the potential for success here is amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, group number 2. It was quite general. It can really be applied for any aspect of your life, for your family life, for your job, for your friendships, for your relationships. I really hope you resonated with these messages. Please tell me in the comments what you think about this format, what you think about the way in which I read the tarot cards. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and come back to my channel because I'm preparing a lot of very nice surprises for all of you. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye. If you chose group number 3 for your November reading, these are going to be your general messages. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. Group number 3. We have symbiosis. We have a very nice trine energy here supporting you in the month of November. Group number 3, you have a lot of people rooting for you, a lot of people supporting you, helping you. You have a lot of allies here in whatever you're trying to achieve. You have allies at work, you have allies at home. Your relationship, if you are in a relationship, really works like an alliance. It's the two of you against the world. You stop fighting with each other and you start helping each other. You help each other heal. You help each other evolve personally, professionally, mentally, emotionally, from all perspectives. And this is a really, really nice start of the reading for you, group number 3. For a lot of you, this reading will really resonate from a health perspective, from a health point of view. In the month of November, you can really find the correct doctor, the right specialist that will help you find the ideal treatment for whatever disease, ailment you have. Part of your treatment will also be holistic, but maybe not completely, because here it really depends on what type of problem, what type of health issues you are facing in the month of November. But for a lot of you, group number 3, in order to improve your health, you will need to change something in your environment. Either you need to change your schedule, you need to go to sleep earlier, wake up earlier, allow during your day for moments of rest, for moments of recovery, for moments of meditation, of prayer, for time to spend outside in nature, in symbiosis with the natural world, with the natural rhythms, right? For a lot of you, group number 3, the month of November will be very focused on going back to natural rhythms, connecting with your body, grounding yourself, grounding the energy, and really healing from the inside out. Also, a lot of you, group number 3, will find in the month of November that you are surrounded by really interesting, smart, creative people. A lot of you will make new friends, will make new connections, will meet very interesting people that have similar life goals, aspirations, principles, ideas about the world, people that see the world very similarly to you. You find your group, you find your tribe, you are no longer alone, and it's so much easier to face each day, right? To face each challenge when you have an entire group of people that are going through the same things, when you have a support system, when you have friends that you can rely on, when the relationship with your family improves, when the relationship with your wife, husband, spouse, life partner improves, right? So from all points of view, things are looking up for you, group number 3. Things are improving. Even at work, even at your job, you make connections with some co-workers and you find out that you are not the only one that thinks that, I don't know, the boss is crazy, or that the company is not going in the right direction, or that whatever, something that's happening in your professional business environment is not okay. You find your tribe in the month of November, and that is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you, group number 3. This looks like a very, very interesting month for you. If you've enjoyed the reading so far, if you're resonating with these messages, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the nice things. And also, please give me a comment. I'm always interested to see what you have to say. I'm always interested to see if you resonate, if you don't resonate, what you like, what you don't like about my readings, and also what topics you would like me to prepare for you in the future. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you, group number 3. We have the Lovers, we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 6 of Coins, we have the 7 of Wands, okay, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, what's happening here, group number 3? Because we started the reading so nicely, and then things just start going downhill after the middle here. So with the Lovers and the Six of Wands, I see that in your relationship, really you are having victory after victory. Things are going amazingly in your relationship, especially if you are in a relationship with someone, right? If you are single, then I have some good news for you, group number 3, because in November the stars are aligned, right? Let's say it like that, and you really do have the chance to win the heart of someone that you're interested in, right? You really have all the opportunities here to become victorious, to gain the attention, the respect, and the love of someone that you are interested in. In the beginning, you are the one that's more passionate, more interested, but towards the end of the month, as the month progresses, the other person starts reciprocating. So if you want to conquer someone, right, if you want to start a relationship with a certain special someone, don't give up. The month of November is when you really have the best chances of success. Now, your job situation, on the other hand, is full of, how can I say it? I don't want you to become panicked, but it's full of tricky energies. Let's just call it like that. Because we have here the Six of Coins, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So for sure, you are not being given what you deserve in your job. Maybe you got a small raise, maybe you got a tiny bonus, maybe you just got an appreciation, right? A verbal appreciation, let's say, but they should be paying you much more than they are paying you right now. They are not valuing you enough, that's for sure, at your current job. Also, I see that there are some people undermining you here. You always feel the need to explain yourself, to explain your decisions. You don't have the support that you need from your boss, from your superiors, from your company. You are not in the correct environment for you to grow. You are not in the right environment right now. This is not it. From a career point of view, it's not it, honey. It's not okay. Things are bad, and they're gonna go from bad to worse because it's already giving you anxiety. The levels of stress are already getting to you, and they are starting to affect your health. You should really put a stop to things here. So let's clarify. First, I want to clarify for the love situation where things look amazing, but I just, because I'm nosy, group number 3, so yeah, you already know this about me. I'm extremely nosy, I'm curious, and I just want to find out some more details about your person here, group number 3. Okay, what's happening to your person? Your person is really going through huge changes. We have here the Tower representing your person. They're going through big transformations with death over here. They might be Scorpio, although not necessarily. They might be Scorpio or Gemini, or they might have Mars in Scorpio or Mars in Gemini, your person. Either way, something is really shaking their world here in the month of November, and your love, your support is basically the only thing that's getting them through this very turbulent, very troublesome part of their life. They are going through a season of life where things are very tough, and their love connection with you is really the anchor that's keeping them afloat during this stormy period of their lives. Okay, so maybe all this situation with the job, maybe it's something that's happening in their life, in your person's life. So if you're married, yeah, this a very nasty situation here at their job, at their workplace, in their career. It might be actually about your partner, not about you. So anyway, doesn't really matter if it's about you or your person. Let's see What's happening here? Why all this mess energy here in the career department? It's because of a lack of experience, and because they were making friends with the wrong people. So whoever's having here this messy situation at work, you wound up in the situation because you were too trusting. You trusted the wrong people. You trusted people that seemed to be your friends, but that took advantage of you. You trusted people that seemed to be mentors, teachers, protectors, but they were actually stifling your growth. They were feeding you lies. They were feeding lies about you to other people as well. They wanted to keep you at this low level because they are using you. Here, this person might actually even be using you to finish their tasks, to do their activities. And you don't even know it because you want to be friendly, you want to be helpful. And this person is actually taking credit for your work. So that's not very nice. What can you do to change this situation? Because remember, here in the beginning of the reading, we saw that you will find your allies. You will heal this situation. You can fix this situation. But what can you actually do to start fixing this situation? Because this person has really painted you in a very, very poor light here in your job, in your career. With the Four of Coins, the Strength card, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. You need to decide if it makes sense to fight, to change something here, or if you're just gonna walk away. Because the Four of Coins, the Strength card, and the Wands shows me that you need to make a decision. What do you want to do? Are you gonna keep staying in this toxic situation, or are you gonna start a fight? Are you gonna make waves? I don't know what's the best solution for you. You are definitely at a crossroads. Just remember this. If you keep repeating the same patterns of the past, if you keep acting the same way as you did in the past, you will for sure have the same results. If you want different results, you need to start acting differently, speaking differently, doing different things. So, I'm not directly telling you to fight, but don't give up. That's all I'm gonna say, group number 3. Don't give up. Because people have also seen that you've been mistreated. So you are only realizing right now how badly you've been treated by this person. But others have noticed this long before you ever did. So find your allies. If you want to start this fight, find your allies. Get all your ducks in a row. Get all the evidences. Get people to write statements and give those statements to HR before you do anything, before you confront this person. Because this person fights dirty, and you should be prepared before you actually start the fight. I think if you start the fight, it's going to be very healing for your inner child, for that child that wasn't ever supported by your parents or by your teachers, for that child that was bullied. So yeah, you are healing here on multiple levels. Just please be prepared. And if you don't want to fight, then be prepared to walk away. That's also okay. Walk away, start fresh in a different company, maybe in a different industry, in a different state, in a different country. Just make sure that you follow your dreams. This is basically what this card is showing us here. Whatever you do, whatever you choose, make sure that you are following your dreams, and for sure you will be successful. Okay, group number 3. I think we're gonna stop your reading here. It was very intense for you. I wish you all the best. Let me know how this thing turns out in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next readings as well. Bye bye.